Hi everyone, welcome to SlimChat. So, got the tree, got some baubles on it, which we just did over on CROCHET. I don't think it will take any more because the rest around the back, can't really see them and I can't get to it, so I'll just leave those. But nice little baubles on the tree. So that's looking less bare than it did, so that's cool. I'm not going to put any tinsel on though because it hides everything. I find it hides the baubles, so yeah, firstly, sorry it's a bit late. Well, a lot late, but Harley went home today and I had to get him up, dressed, breakfasted and ready, and we had to pop out. So then now I'm home and Victoria's took him home because obviously she's got to pick up her older boys today. She hasn't had them all this time because Alfie got the coronavirus. And now she has to pick them up for the first time. First time she'll have seen him since it was his birthday, because while he was at his dad's, he got the coronavirus and she didn't see him at all. And so he had his birthday there. And I had a bit of chocolate on my face. I did it all through my CROCHET with a bit of chocolate there. Like a kid. I looked at Harley and he had all chocolate around his face and I didn't expect me to do the same. That's quite funny. Nice cup of tea. It's going to seem really quiet around here. It is, and I shall miss every morning when he says, "I awake." This little squeaky voice. And I want to come and say hello. No. But yeah. It will be kind of back to normal. I can get some videos done now. I've not been feeling very good. I've got this sore throat and it was brought on by that McDonald's, which I wish I hadn't eaten it, to be honest with you, because since then I've had this really low down. It's almost like a piece of glass is sticking in my throat. That's how it felt as soon as I'd swallowed it. And now it won't go and it's like it all the time. But I don't feel it all the time, just every now and then. And I've got to have my jab on Monday and I didn't want to have my jab with a sore throat of any kind, because last time that happened I ended up with an 8-month-long sore throat and discovering I had cancer and all that sort of stuff. I was hoping I'd be absolutely tip-top A1 before I had to have it, and it's so annoying, really is. Anyway, I have a new mask. Whoa, check me out. I've got normally I've been wearing those those things you get in a box from like NHS masks, and are what they are, you know, just loops mask. And I've never really been one for buying masks or anything, but the other day when I was shopping and I was in the jewellers, they had the Levian guy. Well, they had a Levian day, and they had all of their jewellery removed. I was invited to this thing. They gave me an invitation, and everything in the shop was Levian, and it was absolutely immense. It was gorgeous, but forgot what it was on, and we happened to be there walking around, and I saw it all and I thought, oh, I was supposed to be coming to this. So we went inside and they gave me a Levian pen, which I now have in my handbag, and it's one of those that I had a Swarovski one years ago, and it was an amethyst colour because that's my birthstone, and it was in the top bit was glass. It had all these little crystals that moved. Well, this one is green because that's Levian colour, and it has all green crystals in it. So give it to me for free. They gave me a bag charm which you can dangle. Loads of stuff I came out with, and 2 masks. They said make sure you wash them first. They've got sort of crystals on them. They're really sparkly. And this little Levian kind of logo. Make sure you wash them first, otherwise you'll have a beard and moustache, because all this bit here, it's all lined, but the bit that's not lined, you'll get an outline. So I did wash them, and I kept forgetting to put them in my bag, and I used them today. And they are marginally better. They stay nice and snug. But I wish they were shaped so that they stayed away from your mouth, because it's a bit fluffy on the inside after a while. But then so are the NHS ones, which is ones I've been using. And you can't win, basically. They all like it. They ought to have one that's kind of... Remember those little guards I bought? I'm sure I threw them all away because I stopped wearing them. I'd have to have a hunt round because they were good at the time. They were, and they ended up being not. Anyway, we're all back to like that again now. Mask wearing, and on the news last night, things are changing, and if you can work from home, do. But and everywhere you go, there is all these, especially Facebook. I'm sick of the sight of it at the moment. All you get are anti-government stuff. If they can have a Christmas party, why should we listen to them? And I don't normally comment on it, but someone put, I won't be listening. And I put, I will, because I don't have to be as stupid as they are. That's why I look at it. I don't want to get it. I don't want to have any more brushes with it. I've had it once. Once is enough. I've survived it. I don't want it back. Especially now I've had this surgery, you know, and got weakened immune system because of it, and no lymph nodes. Definitely don't want it back. So just because they did that doesn't mean that I can be stupid. I'd rather be sensible. If they want to be stupid and risk their life, that's their lookout, but it's not mine. That's the way I see it. So let's cheer it up, eh? Let's cheer it up. What have we got here? I will bring you down. I will bring you down to Chinatown. I'm surprised not many more people got that. It was indeed Jack Burns from Meet the Parents, the brilliant Robert De Niro. Jane and Cal both got that. Well done. So this one's going to be an easy one. Let's see if we can get more people. Kevin, you're such a disease. It's got to be easy, hasn't it? Kevin, you're such a disease. I can't find the neck light. Oh, there it is. I found it. Yay. There we go. Oop. Sorry, my hair's probably a right mess. I've been taking things on and off my head. So, let's see. Right. Finally, there is a plastic rectangular item. It makes a repetitive trilling noise, rather like a bird or an agonized kitten. Humans vocalize obsessively into these things. What is odd that these things seem to vocalize back? Try meowing into it and cut out its noise. I think obviously it's a phone. It's the phone, isn't it? Bless. I often think to when Fluffy's looking at me, and what must she think, you know, of the things that I do, or, you know, when I'm watching TV or crocheting or whatever, and she stares at me. She's a great starer, is Fluffy, and she stares at me, and I wonder what she's thinking in her head. What weird beings these are. Get out there and put some food in the bowl. It's probably what she's thinking. Or if you don't, next time you're talking to everyone on YouTube, I'm going to take a dump. That's what she's doing, isn't it? When she's doing this, like telepathy. Go feed me, or I'm going to take a dump when you're talking to people on YouTube. And because I don't do it, that's obviously why she does it, isn't it? Maybe. I didn't do a new movie. Yes, I did. God. I'm a bit flaky today. I'm a bit in a kerfuffle. And I know I've got to go and hide some Christmas presents before Gary gets home. And there's so many things swirling around in my brain. And what are we going to have for dinner? Oh, my God, we've got nothing in. We've got nothing out the freezer. Gary kept saying to me, so what's for dinner tomorrow? What are we going to do for dinner tomorrow? What should we have for dinner tomorrow? And I'm like, I don't know. And I didn't really get anything out. I made a nice dinner yesterday. I did chicken, mashed potato, runner beans, a few Brussels sprouts that were left, and broccoli. It was really yummy, and a really nice gravy. And I had 2 of these little chicken thighs. They were small. Harley had spaghetti bolognese. He loved it. And he didn't want any chicken. I asked him. There was 1 piece of chicken left out of 6. Gary ate the rest. It must have been good. That's all I can say. Must have been nice. In fact, it tasted better for me, that chicken. I have to say, it didn't taste iffy. So that was one good thing. So after I say goodbye, I shall upload these videos. While they're uploading, I'll go search the freezer and see what we can have. I think there's scampi in there. Gary likes scampi. and I can make some active fried chips, and there's bound to be something like, oh, I think I've got some Marks and Spencer's fish cakes for me. That sounds like a plan. I'll go check it out. So as you can probably hear by all that there's no point in actually going dieting now, because we've got one more meal out. That's if it goes off, obviously, with all the new measures. They're not saying they're closing any venues or anything. They're just increasing mask wearing, and if you can work from home, work from home. But it's because we now have Omicron, and we've got Delta riding high and Omicron following on its shirt tails, even not its curtails, on its shirt tails, and it's going to take over as the most prolific variant. But a lot of them are saying, World Health Authority and Pfizer, I think they're saying it's no worse, so that's good. But whether the spike proteins and all those things mean it's, not so, the virus, the vaccines are not so good with it, I don't know. They're still doing their data. But at least it'll mean that you don't get Delta, or you don't get a very severe case of Delta. It's all very worrying. I just wish it would all do one now. I've had enough of it, really. Had enough of the whole thing. Not had enough of protecting myself, just had enough of the whole thing. It needs to really do one now. Leave us all alone. Because, I was saying the other day, isn't it weird how this is now like normal life? And I was messaging Gemma, and you should just take stuff for granted, Go to a gig, be this close to other people. From the worst thing you could catch would be their cold, I used to get annoyed about that, but, we used to be sandwiched in like sardines at gigs, and sweaty and breathing heavy and bouncing up and down like you do, and even standing in the line behind someone in the post office or the checkout, you would all be right next to each other. In life, where you could just say, right, okay, let's go to the cinema, let's do this, let's go out and do that. Now they're open again, but it's more of a mission to do these things than it used to be. And just as we're all getting used to a little bit of freedom again, it comes back with another little vengeance. Oh well, it's what it is, as they say, and I hate that saying. So I'm going to get off, go find dinner, and it hurt then. It's weird, it's really weird. It's almost like there is something stuck in my throat, like a spiky thing. Obviously not. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Back to normal tomorrow, nice and early. See you soon.